as you keep returning to the surface of your true self, then you see matches of energy with those that are consistently creating for our ascended realms, in who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light as one light team. Those that are preparing for their exiting of duality are keeping up with a consistent focus that expands into a shining natural divine essence of your core and being an expression of multidimensionality. You notice there is only a pattern of unity in our whole light team, and those that are not for our galactic crew are those that are simply lost in the ego, in divided natures. It is of no importance to focus your attention on such souls, as the more you know in your core activation process more, then you are aligning more with your purpose in being here from the stars. The main unfolding of your own resourceful nature then surrounds you with protection wherever you are, and it is about improving your dedication to ascend more into this divine moment. All moments outside of now only reflect what is inside of you, while the changing of outer forms are connected with this eternal cycle of evolution, with those of our galactic crew still here incarnated on the surface of Earth. Those that are still lost in duality will only post quotes online, pictures, will rarely talk about ascension, and try and fit in as a human, and just drink a lot of alcohol, be hooked on pain pills, and then say with ego, "But I just do it because it gets me by. I have a lot of pain, so I went to the doctor and they gave me these drugs, and even though I am hooked, so what? Everyone has an addiction." It shows clearly which are not focused on their ascension process, which are just following the crowd, and which are not willing to be in balance with their unfolding of more light on this earth. Those souls that have stopped their light work, that are not bringing forth more awareness of ascension are clearly not serious enough to work with our galactic crew, and being serious is not about mean-mugging anyone. No, that is still fear. It is about feeling free enough to smile at everyone. If you feel a sense of gentleness inside of you, then you are able to share it with all that you encounter. While those stuck in duality will say with ego, "No, don't smile at everyone. There are sick people that will take advantage of you if you do it. Act as if you don't give a care. That is how they will respect you." That is of no truth, and the very reason you have world leaders that will bomb your communities, that will kill you at no hesitation, and then cover it up as no event even happened. If you feel that such rulers will not do this, then you are not seeing the only protection from this is in our galactic communities, and to say with ego, they don't have the power to do anything, is an error in consciousness. Making no mistake about it, the Cabal still are in control of this world. There are thousands being killed every day from wars, and still you see very little of this in your world news. No. It is often hidden from your mainstream, and your attention is often distracted to focus more on dramas of those celebrities that are in your main focus. These messages have not stopped as there is a clear level of intense responsibility that comes with being leaders of the new earth and who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians for your awakening process. Those that are selfish, that are more in ego will not share information about ascension, but feel they did enough light work to ascend beyond duality, and that will show just how dedicated such individuals were to ascension. Such individuals have given up already, and are looking in the direction of all of our serious workers for the light to complete this mission for them, and that is not how it works, even in unity consciousness. In reaching unity, all that are aimed at it need to rise their own vibrations, and similar to having a house that needs to be worked on, and you have individuals showing up every day to help to build it to completion. Then you have those that just come once every few weeks, then look, and leave, and then when it is finished, saying with ego, "Yes, we did it, now time to enjoy it." No, Only those that will enjoy the blissful realms in our star nations will be those that are consistent with their light work, that are not focused on judgments, as you notice how harmful judgments are in your own reality. The ego says, look, they look this way, that way, I can't stand how they talk, they are just old, they are just kids, and you see how the ego works on separated natures, not seeing that in talking about another, you are talking about yourself, in all being one source. Beyond all doubtfulness of those who try and say with the 3D mind, but I think this whole GFOL is a fad. Just look what happened on December 21st, 2012. Nothing happened. Things are the same. There are still wars, still rapes, still bombs. They are just tricked into believing that things will change. Keep doing you. Trust no one. That is what we as one galactic crew hear from our starships. And it is of no surprise that such souls that were assigned to come from our crew gave up on their ascension process, and instead have not done enough rising in frequencies to rise beyond the voice of deception. There are no strings to pull here, as the ego says. No, there is only an allowance of those of you that have come to receive more guidance, not advice, not an opinion, as that is disrespectful to label it as so, and such souls will never ascend in this lifetime without rising within. Sure, there will be those souls who are able to see beyond this, and these are those of you that are the consistent listeners of such information, and have not given up on your ascension process. With your own entrance into deeper states of consciousness, then you are seeing those that are the guardians of this world have the necessary education to keep up with more energy upgrades. Sure, all of our ascension leaders are highly educated, and clear enough to share such information with you in a precise manner, in those that are authors, educators, and communicators on a graceful level. No fools exist in our galactic communities, and only the highly trained ones that are from who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light are maintaining their awakening presence. It takes a flowering of awareness to allow for those workers for the light to support light-filled realities, to be from our ground crew, to shine more of your energy onto this dimension. This is not a joking matter to talk about the removal of a large amount of population that are refusing to detach from the ego, that are refusing to evolve beyond duality. It is from your own inner merging more with Source that you have deeper access to more of your higher truths in being a star being, than to not only stop at that, but to create in abundance. Those that are reaching global audiences on a daily basis are contributing the most to ascension, and those that are doing the best they can to reach local communities are helping. It is not about counting the number of individuals you help, but in seeing that in the more passion you have for your own upgrades in the higher realms, then it shows in your outer reality. The magic that you create in a consistent process of light is then sharing more of your natural wisdom with this world to help with the healing process of all those souls that you connect with more. It is clear which of you are keeping up with your light work, and which of you that are not, and it will show in how you rise out of duality more, or go deeper into it. We stand in a graceful connection, always. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.